Well, hey everybody, this is Scott. I'm coming to you live from my office, which is now the garage, and that's just what normal looks like. And as our family is trying to adjust to all the shakeups to our natural routines and rhythms, figuring out a new normal is just kind of the common theme right now. And I imagine that regardless of life stage or what home life looks like for you, you can relate to figuring that out right now for yourself. And for some of you, you go, you know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like disruptions and changes just to the normal routines. I'm spontaneous. That keeps me on my toes. You're thriving right now. And then there are others of you, maybe like myself, or change or a lack of routine can throw you off and actually throw you off quite a bit. See, I love being able to have a sense of order around my life. One of the things that I do every single week is before my week begins, I look at all the things that I want to do, all the meetings I need to go to, all the achievements or accomplishments that I want to make sure that I'm able to check off by the end of that week, and I lay them out and I figure out where they will fit into my schedule. And it seems like I can be just so much more efficient and productive that way when I have a plan and I'm able to stick to the plan that I created. However, one of the things that I've noticed is that can create a false sense of security for me because it feels like, hey, I'm in control or I will be okay because I have control. In several places in scripture, we're reminded that although there's nothing wrong with planning or being productive or having order to what we do, we're actually not the ones who are in control of our lives. For instance, Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21 says, "You can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail." And most of the time, I love reading through the book of James, but in James chapter 4, it just feels like he's making a personal attack on me and my personality. He says, "Look here, you who say, 'Today or tomorrow we are going to a certain town and we will stay there a year. We will do business there and make a profit.' He says, 'How do you know what your life will be like tomorrow? Your life is like the morning fog. It's here a little while, then it's gone.' What you ought to say is, 'If the Lord wants us to, we will live and do this or that.'" And yet, Scripture reminds us that there's actually something better than me being in control. It's that even though I'm not in control of this world and my future and my circumstances, is that God is. That there's nothing that's ever a surprise for him. He's never caught off guard. He doesn't go on, look at the news and go, "What? That happened today? I don't know what I'm going to do now," right? Psalm 139 is just this incredible chapter. I would encourage you to read it all. But verses 16 through 18 say this: "You saw me before I was born. God, every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. How precious are your thoughts about me, O God. They cannot be numbered. I can't even count them. They outnumber the grains of sand. And when I wake up, you're still with me." And I'd love to encourage you today with this, that no matter how uneasy you might feel about a lack of clarity or control or certainty over the circumstances we find ourselves in the middle of, is that still, today and always, God is on the throne, that God is in control, that He is for you, He knows you, He loves you, He is faithful, He knows your future, and He can be trusted in the midst of the chaos that we find ourselves in. Love you guys. Hope to see you guys real soon. Take care.